Jewel of 1939, your historic Lumberdome. I ask you, Lumberjack Nation, as you rise to your feet, don't you know what time it is? It's 7:04 p.m. and it's time to get a little bit jacked up. Here are the non-starters and the starting lineup for your, say it with me, RAL Lumberjills. First non-starters for the Jills. A 5'4" senior, wearing number 6. Time to get savage. K-squared, Carly Kerr Savage. A 5'7" freshman, wearing number 11, Now the starters for the Jills. At defensive specialist, a 5'5" senior, or number 2, co-captain Harley Witham. At middle block, a 5'9" senior, wearing number 3, E-Dub Aaron White. At the center position, a 5'7" sophomore, wearing number 5, Jillian Woodruff. And outside here, a 5'7" junior, AC Macy, number 7, Macy Gratian. At middle block, a 6-foot sophomore, already owns the gym, she owns the roof. Number 8, Evelyn Austin. At the center position, a 5'3" junior, wearing number 9, Lilo And at the libero position, a 5'4" senior, wearing number 10, co-captain Marissa Stacy.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Lumberdome for the second time this week. Back for the very first time, it feels like. Nick Sisson on behalf of N2 Media providing tonight's live stream volleyball coverage in the Greater St. Helens League. I'd like to welcome you all to tonight's matchup between the visiting Ridgefield Spudders, the number 2 ranked team in the state as far as the 2A classification goes, taking on the undefeated 2-0 RAL Lumberjills. Both teams coming together at the net to shake hands before we do battle here tonight. Fans, be sure to share the live stream with friends and family on your timeline. Make sure you hit the like and the follow button. And if you have been following along, again, the RAL Lumberjills 2-0 on the young season, having put together back-to-back wins. This is the 3rd game in 3 nights for the Lumberjills, as last night they defeated the Wakaika Mules 3-0 and defeated their rival Mark Morris Monarchs Tuesday 3-0 as well. So they haven't lost a set yet, but they will have their hands full here tonight. Again, the Ridgefield Spudders led by Stanford commit, 6'5" Lizzie Andrew. I'm like looking at middle blocker, I think is what she specifically designates at, but you'll notice her in your picture. She's going to be the one standing above everybody else. Fans, unfortunately, if you were paying attention during the introductions, you might have not seen one of the Lumberjills introduced. The captain, or co-captain, I should say, Kamaya Tatusis Didier, was helped off the floor during warm-ups. Kind of took the air out of the sail here in the Lumberdome pre-game with just about 5 minutes before teams were designated to head to the bench area. Appears to be a lower leg injury of some kind. I don't begin to speculate, but it did not look comfortable, and so it looks as if the Jills are definitely going to be without her services tonight, and let's just hope not too far beyond that, as she's a vital piece to the Lumberjills, a returning all-league player from a season ago, second team in the Greater St. Helens League, as Haley McElrath for Ridgefield will get us started. So the Jills are going to look to pick up the slack, and it's immediately an ace. Let's get the scoreboard up there for everybody. Let's go top right corner. 1-0 Ridgefield, first serve of the match as we are just underway. McElrath, another one of those vital pieces for Ridgefield. Good serve there as it's a line drive and it doesn't clip the net. Cannot be returned, 2-0. And I just have a feeling that the Jills are going to have to kind of work things out here just to kind of get the taste out of their mouths with their fallen teammate not being out there to help out, as the next serve from McElrath does not clear the net. 2-1 now. Jills with the serve, and onward we march. Lila Klee serves it for the Jills. And we got set far side, and there's Lizzie Andrew, and Andrew is able to slam that one down for the kill. 3-1 Ridgefield. Ridgefield, the defending district champions, as Callie Curran back to serve. They defeated Columbia River in the district championship, but the Rapids extracted their revenge in the state championship as they win their second consecutive, looking for their third straight title, as this one is attempted to be slammed down and it clips the roof, and McAdams gets it over, and then an in-between set there. Gratian can't get it over. Good job there by number 8, Hannah McAdams of Ridgefield, to extend her arm and get that one over the net. Jill's just unable to play it as Curran serves again. Stacy handles the initial touch, and now a slam from Austin, save from McElrath, but that one clips the ceiling, and McElrath kind of looks up and just says, really? We're going to have to deal with that thing all night long. Credit Austin with the kill. 4-2. What a dig there, but can't be kept in play. Diving to the floor there was Lizzie Andrew. Harley Witham gets the point for the Jills. Gratian's serve gets over McElrath there initially, and that one is slammed down. That's going to be number 6, Maddie Conklin. 5-3 Ridgefield. Still early in the match here. And Conklin to serve after collecting the point for Ridgefield. Klee sets it up for Austin, and Austin sends it over, but it might have been tipped. Spudders control. Witham can't get it over as it's rejected by the net. 6-3 Ridgefield. Got Jamie and Patrick in the live stream comment section watching from home. Klee just pushes that one over. McAdams sends it over the net in between on the second hit, but it's out of bounds. Point to the Jills. It's going to be hard to tell on the near sideline action here tonight as to whether it's in or out. Students showing out tonight once again. Stacy with the serve, set up middle. Wow. That is tough to defend. What a set there, leading Lizzie Andrew. Good look at her there. Again, 6'5" middle blocker, commit to Stanford. And she's back to serve. And that one hits the net but gets over still, and it's going to be an ace. And that one's long and out of bounds from Gratian. 9-4 the score here. Set number 1 of a 3-set match. And Andrew again serves. That one's handled by Gratian. Off the roof, and Stacy lays out, tries to punch it with her left forearm, makes good contact, but the net is there to reject that return attempt, and we've got a timeout, Lumberjills. It's going to be a 1-minute timeout. 10-4 your score, Ridgefield on top. So again, fans, if you're just joining us, during pregame warmups, there was an unfortunate injury sustained to co-captain Kamaya Tatusis Didier. Yeah, it looked like she was not able to put weight on one of her feet, whatever, 1 foot. But again, not able to really speculate since I'm not a doctor, but folks were out to attend to her right away, and unknown what the severity of the injury is, but she has not rejoined the team on the bench or on the court, and more than likely will not be available in tonight's matchup, and that would be a very, very, very tough loss for RA Long, especially since the season started out so promising with 2 wins and 0 losses, as that one is down. Ace for Andrew. I was going to say she's going to be heading to a Pac-12 school, but, well, we just don't know what conference it's going to be in. And that one's down, too. Absolutely. What a serve. 12-4. Yikes. Great serve there by Andrew. There's just not too many gals with her skill set. And the return fire is out of bounds from Gratian. Another ace. And that one is into the net. So the Jills will get the serve back, and they get a much-needed point, and Andrew is off the serve, more importantly. Stacy handles that one with him, sends it over, and Andrew touches it, and it's off the wall, and that's going to be a point for the Jills. Jillian Woodruff doing the serving duties here for RA Long. And that one is up and off the roof, and it's over the net. What a dig there. McAdams gets it over brilliantly. Stacy digs it out. Got a good rally going on here. McAdams pushes that one over. Stacy, second hit, third hit with them, and it's tipped, and it's on the floor. That's a point for the Jills. Some much-needed momentum for the Jills. 13-7. Jills looking to make a little run here and cut into the lead. Far side. And that one's off the roof, can't be handled.
Ball's down, point to the Spudders.
So Ridgefield on top 14-7. And now has the serve once again. And it's going to be Lillian House. And Lily runs up on that one, and it's a good serve. Stacy plays it. Good job by Woodruff to come over. Far side. And that one is slammed home. Outside hitter position. That is number 12, Paige Haynes. 15-7 Ridgefield on top by 8 early in this one. Stacy can't get that one over. It's a 4-hit violation against R.A. Long.
4-hit violation, R.A. Long. Point to the Spudders.
Ridgefield on top 16-7. Again, they are the second-ranked team in the state of Washington in the 2A classification, so very difficult opponent here for RA Long early on, and obviously without one of their co-captains out there, very tough, and probably some emotions as well, considering it happened just before, I would say, tip-off, as we've got a spike and a tip from the Lumberjills, and it's deflected out of bounds. Andrew gets the credit for the kill. Whitney Nayland plays soccer with that volleyball. Should say Coach Nayland. 17-7, your score. House still with the serve. Near side. And that one's up and off the roof, and a good sell out there by Andrew to dive to the floor to try to get that one and hurt a floor burn there. Those are owie. Harley with him to serve. Good block at the net, and another one. As we've got a net infraction.
Net violation, Ridgefield. Point to the Lumberjills.
17-9 your score. With him serving once again. That one tried to be played from an awkward angle by Andrew. Spudders can't return fire. 17-10, Jills looking to hang tough. Good serve there by Witham. Nice setup. McElrath tries to put it down, and eventually the ball is played out of bounds. Haley McElrath credited with the kill. Spudders on top by 8. This is Tava Whitlow. Savage can't get that one over the net. Jumped a little bit soon, trying to time that one up. 19-10. Ridgefield closing in on an opening set win. Near side, blocked at the net. That one is returned, and it's returned right back. McElrath with another kill, and 20-10 now. And we're going to get a timeout. And RA Long is going to take this timeout once again. Fans, we will be live tomorrow night from Longview Memorial Stadium for some good old-fashioned non-conference, non-league football action between the visiting Mercer Island Islanders and the RA Long Lumberjacks. It's the Lumberjacks' first opportunity to play on the new turf and get a look at the video scoreboard. So we'll see how that goes tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. Fans, please be sure to like and share and follow both on YouTube, my YouTube channel, as well as my Facebook page. Of course, Jake Moe, what's up, my guy? But the Spudders off to a really good start here. And we're ready to go after the timeout, 20-10. And that one initially tipped over by Woodruff, but sent back into Lumberjill territory. Stacy gets that one over without looking. Near side. That one's sent down beautifully. That's Eve Huda. That's something to get the Jills fired up for sure. Huda, just a freshman.
Back to serve for the Jills.
Aaron White to serve. Far side. Good dig in the back line there. Spudders got to get this one over, I believe. Nope. That one's down.
Ball's down.
Andrews credited with the kill, 21-11. Looked like a 4-hit violation there, but I'm not sure what the rules are up near the net. Doesn't look like the They count that one as a touch as Haley McElrath is back to serve for Ridgefield. Huda blocked, but gets down anyway. How about the freshman, Eve Huda? Couple of kills here in the last few rallies. Chance of she's a freshman. Jake says he's watching Thursday Night Football. Jake, what's the score in that game? Because I don't watch NFL football anymore. That one is down from Andrew. You could hear that just take the air right out of the building. Just like a depressing groan, like, oh, wow. Yeah, it's pretty much a cheat code. Callie Kern to serve. Stacy sends it up near the net, and it's blocked down by Andrew. 23-12. And Curran again to serve. Stacy hits that one up into the air and off the roof. That's an ace for Callie Curran. 24-12. And that one is into the net from Evelyn Austin. Point Ridgefield, set Ridgefield as the Spudders lead it 1-0 here at the Lumberdome. We've got a 3-minute break to get us ready for set number 2. Ridgefield takes set number 1, 25-12. Fans, we're going to take a quick audio timeout. We'll be back in just a little bit. 14-14. Thank you, Jake. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, at the Lumberdome. Greater St. Helens League volleyball action here tonight. Ridgefield leads the match so far, 1-0. Little break in the action here before we get started. The officials checking things out, making sure everybody's where they should be. Again, fans, tomorrow night we will be live from Longview Memorial Stadium for some football action. Mercer Island taking on R.A. Long, the 1-0 R.A. Long Lumberjacks. Don't be fooled, though, by Mercer Island. They are a 3A opponent, and they racked up 500 yards of total offense and a loss against Seattle Prep. How do you lose a game that you give up 500 or that you have 500 yards of offense? Well, you give up more on defense. They lost that game 52-32, so hopefully the Jacks are able to get the ball moving, put some points up of their own, and the defense did a great job against Castle Rock last week, holding them to 14 points on their home field as Ridgefield gets the first point of the match and make it the second as well. Ace serve for Callie Curran. 2-0, Ridgefield on top here early. That one might have gone long. Stacy plays it. Tough to tell, though. Jills managed to get it over. Far side, Andrew, and it's down with authority.
Andrew, the one-way trip to the floor. Point to the Spudders.
3-0 Ridgefield on top here in the early going. Tipped over the net by Woodruff. Spudders able to recover, and speaking of recovering, good job there by McAdams. She's done that a couple of times so far tonight. That was played by McElrath, and it is tipped out of bounds. McElrath laying it on the line. That one might have went out of bounds, but again, hard to tell. 3-1, Jills get their first point. And it's going to be freshman Eve Huda with the serve for R.A. Long. Far side McAdams, and she's rejected by the net.
Ball's down. Point to the Lumberjills.
3-2 Spudders here in set number 2. And Huda serves once again. McElrath digs it, set up by Kern in the middle. Near side Conklin. Tipped at the net by the Jills, and the Jills get it over, but it's tipped down by Andrew.
Ball's down.
Andrew
Point to the Spudders.
kind of taking advantage of the fact that she's really tall and has really long arms, was able to reach over the net into R.A. Long territory and deflect that ball from getting over. Nobody home under the net for the Jills. Near side, Witham into the net. Andrew was right there as well. 5-2, Ridgefield on top. That one's clipped and down. Ace serve. That's Maddie Conklin. And another ace serve. Stacy unable to handle that one. 7-2. That one sent over. Good job by McElrath. Far side. And the ball's over the net and down. Cannot be played by Witham. And we're going to get a timeout. Coach Nayland wants to talk things over here for R.A. Long. Previous point was to Paige Haynes. It's a 1-minute timeout, 8-2, your score.
First timeout for the Jills.
Back to action here after the timeout, 8-2 Ridgefield. And we got a whistle, and an infraction is going to be called on Andrew. Andrew touched the net.
Point to the Lumberjills.
Much needed point, 8-3. Melissa Stacy back to serve. Stacy, the other co-captain for RA Long. McAdams slams that one down, played though by the Jills, and that one's dug over into Ridgefield territory. Nice job in between by Haynes to set that one over. Finds a safe landing spot.
Haynes with the kill. Point to the Spudders.
9-3 now the score.
Andrew back to serve for the Spudders.
Andrew serves, and that one is out of bounds. About the only thing that's really gone wrong for Lizzie Andrews so far tonight, other than the net violation of recent memory.
Woodruff back to serve for the Jills.
Jillian Woodruff to serve. McElrath gets the kill.
Off the touch and out of bounds. McElrath with the kill. Point to the Spudders. House back in the ballgame. Replaces
10-4 the score.
House back to serve.
Lily House to serve. Near side, Savage cannot get that one over as it's into the net.
Point to the Spudders.
11-4.
Jensen back in the ballgame. And back to serve for the Spudders.
Woodruff sets it up. Far side, that one's long and out of bounds from Witham.
Point to the Spudders.
12-4 Ridgefield. That one's tipped up by McElrath. And McElrath spikes that one down. Beautiful job there by Eve Huda. And we got a point for Ridgefield. Net violation called against RA Long.
To the Spudders.
And Callie Jensen serves that one. And that one's blocked down. That's going to be Callie Curran with the block and the point. 14-4.
Into the ballgame. Replaces Savage.
Macy Gratian comes in, replaces Carly Savage. Good hustle by Woodruff. Far side, Haynes has it tipped up front. And in between for McElrath, but she manages to get it over. Near side Witham, blocked at the net by Haley McElrath.
McElrath and Curran on the roof. Point to the Spudders.
15-4. Ridgefield having no problem so far tonight. There's a point back thanks to Macy Gratian. Gratian with the kill,
Point to the Lumberjills.
15-5.
With them back to serve for the Jills.
And now Harley Witham to serve. And that one's up and off the roof and down right next to Callie Jensen. And Jensen can't return it.
Point to the Lumberjills.
And the kill by McElrath.
Out of bounds. McElrath with the kill.
Tipped out of bounds by the Jills. And we got a substitution coming in. Maddie Conklin back into the rotation. And Tava Whitlow will serve it. That one clips the net. and gets down in front of a diving Aaron White. And again, it's the libero, Tava Whitlow. And it's a service ace for Whitlow, 18-6. Ridgefield continuing to make it look easy here tonight. Tough sledding for the Jills here tonight. Losing one of their top players before the match due to a pregame injury. Macy Gratian gets the block at the net. Credit with a kill, it sounds like. And now Aaron White to serve. Andrew sets it middle. Set there by Curran, out of bounds from McElrath, and they're looking for some help on a tip. Point Lumberjills. A lot of confusion here. Every one of the officials kind of just looking at one another, trying to figure out what to do there. But seems to me they got the call correct. 18-8. White serving again. That one's out of bounds to the left of Andrew. 19-8 the score. Evelyn Austin back into the game. And it looks like Tula Gervais. That one's going to be set over the net there by Woodruff. Far side Andrew, and Andrew finds a spot on the ground, as she does so often. 20-8. Gervais to serve once again. And that one's played by Gervais, and it's up and off the roof and right back down on the ground. 20-9, the Jills still fighting out there. Andrew, far side. Played back beautifully by Witham. Now again, Andrew tries her luck and puts it down. 21-9. Hannah McAdams will check in. Callie Jensen will rotate out. And now Callie Curran with the serve, and that one's long and out of bounds. So the Jills will serve once again, and it's going to be Eve Huda. Hard to believe that Ridgefield is, not the best team in the league, in terms of rankings and in terms of recent championships. They have beaten Columbia River recently for that district championship last year, but Columbia River owns the last two state championships, and to have both of these teams in the same league with one another, and then Mark Morris finishing 7th in state the last 2 years, I mean, it can be said that the best 2A volleyball is played here in the Greater St. Helens League. So Ridgefield has its eyes on the prize this year, led by Lizzie Andrew, and the Spudders continue to roll here, 23-10, closing in on a set number 2 victory. And we've got a timeout. RA Long, 23-10 before the timeout. We will be back here in just a minute. Back to action here. Curran with the serve. And that one's set over. Returned right away by Ridgefield. Stacy gets it in rotation, and then we've got a point for Ridgefield as the ball hits the post. Set point here for the Spudders. That one gets over by Huda. Now it's in rotation. Gervais tries to get it down but can't. Good job by the Jills keeping this one alive. That one's far side, set up beautifully. Good job by Stacy laying out, but this one is going to get down, and it is a set 2 victory for Ridgefield. They lead it 2-0, and they're pretty pumped up there in the huddle. 25-10 in set number 2. Fans, we got 3 minutes to go till the start of set number 3. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back here in a couple minutes. Welcome back to the Lumberdome, ladies and gentlemen. Nick Sisson on behalf of N2 Media, as always. 25-10 in set 2 victory for Ridgefield. They lead this one 2-0. First one 25-12. So it really hasn't been too close for RA Long here tonight. Again, trying to overcome some emotions and an injury pre-game to their co-captain Kamaya Tatusis Didier. But all eyes were on the fallen Lumberjill with about 5 minutes before the finish of pre-game introductions. As Ridgefield was already over at the bench area, RA Long was getting their full court exercise. And again, just an unfortunate situation. Just hope that she's okay and able to get back out there. The senior looking to go play somewhere at the college ranks potentially. As we're just getting things ironed out with the officials. And we are ready to go. Haley McElrath Serves it for Ridgefield, and that one is sent over the net, but out of bounds, far sideline. That's going to be an ace for McElrath. And the senior McElrath, a vital part for Ridgefield's success over the last couple of seasons. Her and Andrew make probably one of the toughest front lines, middle blockers imaginable. Got a lift violation against Ridgefield, so it's 1-1. Jody Fowler says, get the Spudders, Jills, in the live stream comment section. Again, fans, please be sure to like, share, and follow the live streams. As we got a good block up front by Evelyn Austin. McElrath tries it, backside. Good job far side of the net there. Lizzie Andrew puts her long arms over the net. And we've got a stoppage momentarily. And it's going to be a timeout charge to RA Long. Score is 2-2. Looked like more of an equipment malfunction than anything else.
A reminder, Lumberjack Nation, next Monday night, next home match for your Lumberjills as the Kingsway Christian Knights make a rare trip to the Lumberdome. Don't miss it. JV action at 5:45, varsity nightcap at 7.
And we are ready to go, it looks like. Gratian puts it down. 3-2, Jills with the lead here in set number 3. Looking to show some fight against Ridgefield as Ridgefield looks a little comfortable right now. And it's an ace serve as McElrath dives to the floor and can't come up with it. Ace to Gratian. 4-2 Jills. That one's over the net and set back down by Evelyn Austin, and it's into the net. 5-2 RA Long. Jills showing some fight here at home in set number 3. Looking to at least get one on the Spudders. And that one's into the net from Gratian's serve. Point and serve to Ridgefield. Near side tipped up and it didn't get over. It's Eve Huda making the attempt with the left hand. 5-4 as Conklin serves for Ridgefield. Huda blocked, but Huda recovers and sits it over, and then it's sent right back by Lizzie Andrew. 5-5. Spudders on a 3-0 run. And that serves out of bounds. Point and serve. Back to RA Long, 6-5. And here is sophomore Evelyn Austin, and her serve is into the net, 6-6. Serve and point to Ridgefield. And it's Lizzie Andrew to serve. The Stanford commit. Nice job by Stacy, but it does not stay in bounds. Ace for Andrew. Just look at the height that Andrew gets throwing the ball up there, and she's just got tremendous timing. Very, very disciplined volleyball player. I remember as a freshman, she turned out for the basketball team, and there's another ace for Andrew, but I just remember thinking to myself, I'm like, man almighty, they're going to potentially have 3 more years of building around her, but I had not discovered yet that she was such a good volleyball player, and she elected to just focus on volleyball instead of turning out for the basketball team for the next 3 years. And here she is now in her senior year as the previous serves into the net, point and serve back to the Jills. But that dedication to the sport has awarded her with a scholarship to a prestigious university here on the West Coast. Can't call it a Pac-12 university anymore, as it's probably going to be an ACC university, Stanford. Good dig here by the Lumberjills, Melissa Stacy. But the Spudders are going to pick up the point, 9-7. And at the serve tonight for the first time is number 14, Allison Arantes. And Arantes serves it. Stacy. And this is still in. Good recovery here by the Jills. Far side. That one is almost long. Gratian makes contact, and it is out of bounds. 10-7 points for Ridgefield. And that one is connected by Gratian. Stacy helps out, and then Woodruff gets it over. Good job by the Jills. McElrath can't time it. A little miscommunication there. Point and serve for R.A. Long, 8-10. Patrick Thill says, way to battle, Jills. Absolutely, Pat. Jills not showing any quit here in set number 3. And there's an ace serve. That is Aaron, nope, that's Eve Huda. Again, fans, please be sure to hit the like button and hit the share button. And that's another ace serve as Arantes lays out for it. Can't come up with it after it clips the top of the net. This is tied up at 10 here in set number 3. Arantes sets it far side for Curran, and Curran doesn't get it down quite yet. Yes, Stacy laid out, thought she made contact with all ball, but apparently it got some of the floor as well. 11-10, point and serve back to the Spudders. And it's going to be the libero Tava Whitlow serving. This one gets over from Gratian. McElrath tries the kill attempt. Good job by Whitlow. Excuse me, did I say Whitlow? I meant Witham. Point to the Jills on a lift violation. 11-11. The Jills lost the first 2 sets, 25-12 and 25-10. And here we are in set number 3, 11-11. Obviously, the Jills would love to just keep this match alive as Stacy serves and it's into the net. Point and serve back to Ridgefield. But obviously winning one set doesn't win you the match, but it does push it to a 4th set and continue to apply pressure on the visitors. Second ranked team in the state 2A classification. As that one clips the top of the net. Good focus there by Melissa Stacy. Gratian gets it over and it's blocked back. Stacy sends it back to the middle. Jills push it over. McElrath dives for it, and now Curran gets it over. Near side, Gratian tips. Arantes lays out, keeps it alive. What a play by Allison Arantes. McElrath sends it over and long off the back line. Point to the Jills, serve to the Jills. What a rally by both teams, and the Jills tied up once again, 12 apiece. And that one's tipped out of bounds. It's going to be a point for the Spudders, 13-12. And we're going to get a substitution. Hannah McAdams is going to check back in for Ridgefield. Did I say Melissa? My bad, Marissa. Thank you so much for the heads up, because I want to get it right. Just my second time doing an RA Long game, and I thought it was Melissa. I'm not gonna lie. But I appreciate you, Amanda. I got the best live stream comment section in the world, so. Far side Andrew. Stacy keeps that one live for RA Long. Andrew gets another opportunity, but they're going to call a 4-hit violation. No, double hit violation, excuse me.
Going to the Lumberjills.
You can bet your bottom dollar, Amanda, that the next time that she does something, I'm going to overemphasize the name Marissa.
Grayson back to serve.
Andrew gets the kill
Off the touch,
as Clee
Andrew with the kill.
got her hands on that one.
Conklin back to serve for the Spudders.
Maddie Conklin to serve, 15-13. That one clips the net, and it's down a serve.
Serve. Going to the Spudders.
16-13, Ridgefield looking to open up a more comfortable margin here, on top by 3 now. And that one gets over. What a job there. Couldn't see who it was, but that return is out of bounds. On the far side for Ridgefield, before the ball got over the net, Ella Burke did a great job getting that one into RA Long territory, 16-14. And Austin serving. Andrew puts it down on the back line.
Andrew with a one-way trip to the floor. Going to the Spudders.
Ridgefield with the point, 17-14. James, what's up, my man? Absolutely. Glad you could be here in the live stream comment section and also watching at home. And now we've got something going on here with an official and a referee. And the student section is being addressed right now. So I'm not quite sure what the deal is there, but obviously somebody was doing something that the official noticed and wanted to point out. And there is an ace serve for Lizzie Andrew, 18-14. And it looks like we've got a timeout RA Long, and we do. 18-14, we're going to take a 1-minute break and be back here in just under a minute. Welcome back to the Lumberdome, 18-14, Ridgefield on top and with the serve here, and Lizzie Andrew with a beautiful serve, and the Jills in front of the student section can't get that one back over the net. It's an ace serve for Andrew. Quite a few times we've said that tonight. 19-14, good fight though by the Jills here in set number 3. It ain't over yet. And that one is out of bounds, ace serve.
Off the touch, out of bounds, ace serve. Going to the Spudders.
Fans, just to let everybody know, we will be broadcasting the Ridgefield-Columbia River matchup that is going to be in Ridgefield this season later on. You can check our link to the live stream broadcast schedule on my website. It's also on my Facebook page. If you want to scrolly down my posts, you'll see that I've got a link to the broadcast schedule there. Off the top of my head, I'm not sure what the date is, but a lot of people should be saving it. It's going to be a monumental clash and a great atmosphere. And that one's blocked at the net by McElrath. And it's returned over on the far side by Woodruff for RA Long. Point to the Jills, 21-15. 21-20 Lions. Ooh. I hope that Jamar Gibb guy has got that. And Spudders managed to get that one over. Good rally going on here, far side Ridgefield, and that one's going to get down for a point. Credit that to Ella Burke. What game is this? Are you talking about like what number of game? Like it's game number 3 for RA Long and game 2 for Ridgefield, I believe. And Allison Arantes with the serve. Marissa Stacy gets it into rotation, and that one's blocked. Haley McElrath gets the point. Yeah, I'm fairly positive that this is the 3rd game for RA Long. This is their 3rd game in 3 nights. And like I said, I'm pretty sure this is the 2nd game for Ridgefield, as we've got a violation, a double hit called against Ridgefield.
Point to the Lumberjills. Cuda back to serve for Jills.
And another double hit violation against Ridgefield. Oh, set number, understood. 3rd set, yes. Ridgefield is up 2-0, James. Yep, 23-17, closing in on a sweep. And they're a point away now. 24-17, match point for Ridgefield. The Jills won't make excuses, but the match could have been a lot different had one of their best players been available to play again. Thoughts and prayers with Kamaya Tatusis Didier before the game start. Had an injury sustained as that return is out of bounds. That is going to do it here, folks. 25-17. There are your winners here tonight. The Ridgefield Spudders. 25-17 the score in set number 3. It's a 3-0 sweep in favor of the Ridgefield Spudders, who are now 2-0 on the season. RA Long falls to 2-1 overall, 1-1 in the Greater St. Helens League. Next match for the Lumberjills is coming up on Monday. It's going to be some non-league action, taking on Kingsway Christian. That, I guess, tip-off for first serve is scheduled at 7 o'clock Pacific time on Monday at 5:30 p.m. JV volleyball action as well against Kingsway Christian. As for us tomorrow, we will be live covering RA Long football, taking on the Mercer Island Islanders of the 3A classification. They got an island of their own up there. That game scheduled at 7 o'clock from Longview Memorial Stadium. It's the Lumberjacks' first opportunity to play on the brand new field turf and get a look at the video scoreboard. The video scoreboard has not lit up in favor of a team from Longview quite yet, so the Jacks have an opportunity to be the first tomorrow, and they hope to light it up more than once against a team that just surrendered 52 points to Seattle Prep in the opening game of the season. Well, that's going to wrap things up for me here tonight, folks. Again, your final score, 25-12, 25-10, 25-17. It's a clean sweep for the Ridgefield Spudders. Player of the match tonight for Ridgefield, it's got to be Lizzie Andrew, as she's just a major problem, a menace, as they would say. The Stanford commit tallied a ton of service aces and blocks and kills at the net. I don't have official stats, but if I want them, I could ask a coach for them. But no doubt about it, Lizzie Andrew, player of the match tonight. So that's going to do it for me here tonight. Fans, thank you so much for watching the broadcast. Again, please be sure to hit the like button, the follow button. That would be great. Share the live stream with your friends and family. I am Nick Sisson on behalf of N2 Media, and I hope to see you all tomorrow night for RA Long against Mercer Island. Take care, folks.